Okay, Virgo Rising, this is your forecast for June 2013. We have Mars and the Sun moving in your 10th house of work and career right now. And so you're going to be very active in your work and you'll want to do well. Mars here gives you lots of energy. So in your everyday work, there's going to be a lot of assertiveness, and you're going to go about your tasks and your work with a lot of enthusiasm. Mars here can bring you into conflict with bosses and with people authority, so be aware of that, especially if you're making your demands a little bit too strongly at this time. Venus and Mercury are moving into your 11th house of friends, of hopes and dreams, of clubs and groups and associations. So this is a great time for getting out and seeing your friends and connecting with them and networking and finding people and socializing and getting those groups and people to help you achieve what you want to achieve. Fabulous month coming up in that sense. And if you cooperate, then things are really going to work for you. Lovely month for being around people. June 2013 for you. Okay, Neptune is moving retrograde, and it turns retrograde on the 7th of June. Now, Neptune retrograde allows you to review things which are not quite going right, things you haven't seen before, and maybe where you feel a little inadequate. And Neptune right now is sitting in your 7th house of relationships, professional ones and also personal ones. So we're looking at professional relationships as well as your husband or your lover or your wife, etc., etc. Things might not be going quite as you want them to. And this is a time when you can review and sort things out. Not only this month, but into the next month. Neptune is going to be moving retrograde for the next 4 to 5 months. So time to review your marriage, where it's going, where you can improve things, and professional relationships as well. On the 8th of June, we have a new moon in occurring at 8 Gemini. And Gemini rules that part of the work or part of your chart which involves work, and I think this is a time maybe where you can get things moving. Maybe you can start a new project now, or you can ask to get some new responsibilities now. Great time for setting things in motion for future growth and expansion for you. 10th, 11th and 12th of June, we have several different formations of planets all coming together. There is a groundwater trine from Saturn to Neptune to a triple conjunction of Venus, of Mercury and the Moon. And we also have a T-square occurring at this time, where that triple conjunction opposes Pluto and squares onto Uranus. So there's going to be a lot of action around friends and hopes and dreams and groups of people. There's going to be a lot of action going on in your life there. Relationships with friends may come under scrutiny at this point in time, and you will feel the need to freshen things up a little bit. Where do you freshen things up? Through Uranus. And Uranus is sitting in Aries in your 8th house. And this is the part of the chart associated with sharing, with sex and intimacy, with powerful people, power, control, other people's possessions and money, mysteries and secrets. So here you can take new attitudes to loans and debts and inheritances and money owed to people, and dealing with banks and financial institutions and big companies. Also, you can change your attitudes to sex and intimacy now, and that will benefit you enormously. If you want to uncover a secret, try and find out exactly what's going on underneath everything, then that also may well bring information to you that you can progress your life. So use Uranus as a springboard to bring fresh new impetus right now into your relationships, into the friends that you have. 16th and 17th of June, we have the Sun and Jupiter making a nice conjunction in Gemini at 25 to 27 degrees. Again, this is a time when you can expand your work, expand your possibilities. You'll be optimistic at work, you will be open, maybe you'll be complacent. That's something you're going to be guarded against. If you're complacent, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, it gets you in trouble. So try and look after the details, and the bigger picture will look after themselves. The full moon occurs at 2 degrees Capricorn on the 23rd of June. Full moons reveal, they bring things to light. It's the end of a cycle, the end of a moon cycle. Can't get any more light reflecting onto the moon at this point in time. And Capricorn rules your 5th house of affairs of the heart, of personal creativity, of children, of hobbies and games and entertainment and all those sort of things. So maybe you can go out and really enjoy yourself now and have a really good social time. Maybe things that children do or say will reveal something to you, possibly. Maybe a lover will come up with something and will open your life up a little bit more now. Or maybe it's possible you may well finish a relationship right now as well. As I say, this is the end of a cycle, and so maybe this full moon will say maybe it's not working anymore, so I need to move on. Finally, on the 26th of June, Mercury retrograde hits, and when Mercury goes backwards for about 3 to 4 weeks, things can turn a little more complicated, a little more confusing. And Mercury is turning retrograde in that 11th house of yours, which I spoke of earlier. So there may well be confusion with friends. Your ambitions may not quite go as you plan right now, and you might have problems dealing with groups and clubs and team relations and with other people. So bear this in mind over the next 3 to 4 weeks while Mercury is moving backwards.